Patriots potentially heading to Buffalo, a few receivers short. Not great. Mariah, Janos, and Evan Lazar here. Evan, Julian Edelman and N'Keal Harry absent from practice today. We already know that Edelman is ruled out for Sunday, but what information do you have about N'Keal Harry?
Well, he's the famous day-to-day line is what I got for N'Keal Harry. But in this situation with the concussion, it truly is day-to-day. And I think the Patriots are at least hopeful. And from what I've heard, that N'Keal Harry's symptoms are improving from that big hit that he took last week. So I don't think it's something that's going to linger is basically what I'm saying. But for most teams, 9 times out of 10, with the Patriots, almost 10 times out of 10, if you don't practice at all during the week, then you're not going to play on Sunday. Now, they might be in a position where he might get cleared from concussion protocol, and they're so desperate for wide receivers that he might suit up anyways. But usually, if you're not on the field by Friday, on the practice field, that is, then you don't play in the game on Sunday because you're not in the game plan. You haven't been preparing all week for the opponent. So it's next to impossible for them to expect anything out of that player at that point. But I hate to say it because I know people are going to kill me in the comments because of N'Keal Harry bus talk, but they need the guy. They really do need him right now because teams are not going to be worried at all about Damiere Byrd and Jacoby Myers and Gunnar Olszewski. At least N'Keal Harry is somebody that can do some things and gives the defense a little bit of a threat on the outside.
So then what do the Patriots do at wide receiver? The big question.
It's a good question. And I think the one benefit, I talked about this in our key matchups video, is that the weather is supposed to be awful in Buffalo on Sunday. It's sort of like a nor'easter type conditions with over 40-mile-an-hour winds. So the Patriots might not need to throw the ball all that much in that game anyways. I don't know what the NFL record is for rush attempts in a game, in a regulation game, not overtime. But if it's anything close to 50 or 55, the Patriots might be flirting with it on Sunday. I could definitely see them running the ball 50 times against Buffalo. It's the weakness of the Buffalo Bills defense. Cam Newton is obviously more comfortable in a lot of ways running the football than throwing it right now. So just do what you're good at and get that ground game going because they're going to be shorthanded at wide receiver. It's a tough secondary to go up against as is anyways. And I really think that with the weather added in there, it's going to be a ground and pound type of game. So look up that record for rushing attempts in a single game in an NFL regulation game. And I think the Patriots are going to be pretty close to it on Sunday.
All right, we're going to find out pretty soon. For all of our Patriots coverage, head to clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel over at Patriots Press Pass.